Greetings from the Fire Island Pines in ever beautiful I love New York, and here is an evening look as I walk along the Fire Island Pines harbor side. And this is a July Friday night, and this would be the Great South Bay where we see our yachts, sailboats, and the ferry terminal, which is actually one of the signature events in this area for the invasion of the Pines. And there are banners hung up for the Fire Island Pines Party, also one of the other signature-esque events for this community, where I can say I'm happy to have been a bartender at that event, which is a fundraiser for scholarships, and this year it is a fundraiser for the Stonewall Foundation. Let's take a walk up. Now I'm here for the evening because this is one of our late night communities for disco dancing. But Friday night tends to be the evening that everyone goes to Cherry Grove. And there are water taxis bringing people over. It costs about $9 to take a water taxi over to Cherry Grove. Here is the one of the hotels here in the Fire Island Pines area, and I'm really happy to be back. This was a place that I called home for 2 summers. Once as an employee, and we'll get into that in just a second, and once in resident status. So I was helping out one of the establishments here, the bed and breakfast. Was going under construction, trying to open for Memorial Day weekend. So I came out around March, spring on Fire Island, and I helped them with the construction of converting a house into a bed and breakfast, and then stayed along for the summer, helping them set up, and wound up as a chef. Yeah, there are limited people to work with here, so when the chef called out sick at the bed and breakfast, I wound up being the chef, which meant taking a ferry over to Long Island, running to the supermarket after the person had placed their order, cooking up everything, and making sure that it was to their liking. That's life on an island. Do not regret it. And another year I came back as a resident. A friend from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, has a condo here and needed assistance getting here from Philadelphia, as well as getting their groceries and everything over to the island. And I was very happy to help them, which was my additional second summer on Fire Island in this community, and one summer over in the Grove, working in the hotel and the entertainment complex. Now, this is the Atlantic Ocean and the Great South Bay. What we are looking at right now is the Great South Bay. The personality of the communities of Fire Island really takes place on the Great South Bay. That's where they get all of their goods and services from mainland Long Island. And the Atlantic Ocean side, well, they all tend to be the same. They're absolutely beautiful beaches. Some of it is considered Fire Island National Seashore. But then the area where there are private homes, there's really not much of a difference. The beach aspect and the swimming is all shared space, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I just want to say, you can walk here from the Fire Island Lighthouse. That was actually my hike for the day, to explore and see all of the communities of Fire Island: Sailor's Haven, Sunken Forest, Kismet, Cherry Grove, Ocean Beach, Ocean Bay, you name it, I saw it. And I gotta say, it really is true. Every community on Fire Island has a very distinct personality. even though some of the experiences are the same. Getting here by ferry, no grocery stores, a beach on one side and a beach on the other. The communities themselves are different. And this is one of the nightlife communities, and that's why I chose to get here towards the end of the evening. Now, where these folks are headed, there is a water taxi, and they are bringing folks over to the community of Cherry Grove, and it's about, I think it said it was $9 to go across. You can walk there, and the walkway is lined with white paint, so you can't lose your way. It's part of the Fire Island National Seashore. Now, if you wanted to go to Kismet, which is over by the Fire Island Lighthouse, that would be about $21 for the summer. Now, how to get here? Take the ferry from Sayville or the Long Island Railroad from Midtown Manhattan Penn Station, and they have a package deal where you can get a van that will bring you directly to the ferry, so you can get here without a car. And that is a quick view, a walking evening, Friday night in July of the Fire Island Pines. Till next time, happy summer.